believe aesthetically have been demonized. There's a piece on the wall right now that says Black defined. That's exactly what it is. We just went to dictionary.com and typed in the word black. And the social constructs are there. It says, for one, Black people. You go further down the list and it gets more negative. Dirty, soiled. You keep reading, it's like things associated with the devil, supernatural powers, right? And where does that come from? The heroes wear white, the villains wear black. So they vilify the color, but also when you think about blackness and black identity, it's the same thing.
Right.
You know, language means a lot. And this is the reason why we use a lot of text. It's a way of calling it out, the filth, the way that we see each other. We're already being portrayed in media a certain way, right? So what we're trying to do is get us to check that and really embody who we are as Black people. Be proud of that. Even there's some lyrics that are on the wall from Kanye West. We're seeing colorism there. Don't always believe what you see, right? Like someone's controlling that master narrative for a reason. Colorism is an exhibition where we talk about skin bias within the Black community. The inspiration for this show is based off our personal experiences. Fair skin is the accepted Black person. That's the person that has the access to privilege or social groups or social clubs or what have you. Or the good paying job, right? My wife having good diction, fair skin, wavier hair, so it's kind of accepted as the safe Black person, whereas, you know, I have a little bit of a drawl, or I use some hood vernacular, bearded, dark skin, so I'm looked as a threat. And we've seen that like time and time again.
With the show Colorism, we did a lot of research and learning about like the Blue Vein Society and the brown paper bag test.
The brown paper bag test, essentially what it means is if you were darker than the brown paper bag, you were not given any privilege to join like sororities or any social clubs. Right. But see, we have to understand where it comes from, right? It comes from, you know, the slaveholders, the racial mixing with the slave women, right. You know, and the offspring is biracial children. They're given preferential treatment. They work in the house. The dark-skinned slaves out in the field, under the hot sun, sting of the lash, right? So we know where it originates from, but we're just calling it out now in the Black community because even we internalize that racism, that skin bias.
Most of the work that we do is going to be text-based. Most of the work is also going to be some form of printmaking. And then with me working more like textiles, we want to also try to incorporate that with the work. There were some silkscreen that we use in the show, some letterpress, and then publications. One of the things that Kevin and I try to do is we try to make things affordable with like publications people can take away with them as like a little freebie with the show. Colorism is going to be at the Kranzberg Arts Center from July 20th until September 3rd, 2018. We're also looking to do an artist talk in the gallery on the first Friday in August.
We really want to have a dialogue where we can truly have some conversations. Right. So that's what we're hoping to gain.